Hello and welcome back, everybody. Dragalia here, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year! We have now entered 2021, January 1st, so that means new month, new this month in Dragalia Lost, alright? We will be going over that, but a couple quick things before I quickly dip into that. Other events have went live, shops have reset, so definitely be sure to buy out what you need. Lucky letters are now in. Be sure you log in and do lucky letters, and also there's a login bonus that is now live, so be sure you log in every day for the login bonus. You do get a 10-fold voucher, so definitely make sure you do at the least pick that up. And beyond that, we're now going to dive into this month. But before I officially start, there are links down below in the description. Feel free to check them all out. And also feel free to subscribe just if you have not, and will also feel free to like it just if you are excited for what is coming in this month, alright? So, now that all that's out of the way, I'm going to take a swig of water, then we're going to start, alright? So, there we go. All good? Let's start. So, as always, thank you for playing Dragalia Lost. I'd like to begin my first monthly message of 2021 by wishing you all the best in the new year. As I reflect on the past and look forward to what's ahead, I am reminded that 2020 was a year of tectonic shifts and great struggle for many of us around the world. The Dragalia Lost team has dealt with many struggles of our own, but we have and will continue to work on developing the game while ensuring that we maintain the health and safety of everyone involved. Likewise, I speak for all of us when I say that it is our sincere wish that our players stay happy and healthy into the new year. Very, very heartfelt and starting message. I love that, alright? So now just very quickly going through what will be live right now. We do have a Cursed Connections, and which will be live until the 13th. The first banner, which will feature Gongzu and Saimai, will be live until the 6th. Then Gongzu and Yoshisune will be live on the 7th until the end of this event. Just thought I would at least make that aware, and it is mentioned here. In which also make sure you're still doing your daily 10-folds as well. In which another like 3 or so, 3 once per day for 3 days. Yes. 3 days she will be live. So yeah. I really hope I pull her within the 3. I really do, and Gongzu especially. I would love him. So moving into this month, all right. So later on in Cursed Connections, probably when the Yoshisune banner goes live, we will be followed up by a Coliseum event. Oh, wait a minute. This might be after. Okay. This might be after, so starting on the 14th, potentially. This event will be similar style to Onslaught events and defense battles, but it will give players the chance to test their might against Hinamoto's best fighters in gladiatorial combat. It's not all about conflict, though, as players will be able to learn more about the stories behind the various Hinamoto competitors. So, I'm assuming this is similar to how they did Fire Emblem Part 2 Coliseum. Just if all you remember that, you're in for a treat. And because I'm excited if it is structured like that, and also we get a little bit more story behind them, which is very, very cool. I'm excited for that. But up next is going to be some very, very exciting stuff. A high difficulty quest involving more Sayati will be added in mid-January. Players who overcome this challenge will be able to earn materials for upgrading facilities that boost adventurers of certain elements or weapon types, and items that augment dragons. We're getting dragon augments. Fuck yeah. But other facilities, sure. If its current facilities being upgraded, fuck us, because that's going to be a lot. But if it's like one new facility, sure. If it's a couple facilities, sure. But dragon augments especially, I'm very excited for, because now either we're going to get them up to 100-100 or 50-50. If it's 50-50, then we're going to see 800. If it's 100-100, just like characters, we're going to see plus 900 characters. Very excited about that. So please know that this quest may not be attempted until you have viewed the epilogue for the Forgotten Truths event in the event compendium. So in short, make sure you clear Forgotten Truths before mid-January. That way you can immediately take on more Sayati Reckoning. Alright? In addition, it has been designed to challenge teams of a very high might, but it is not quite as difficult as the legendary difficulty of the Agito Uprising, nor does it require that only adventures of a specific element may be used. So in short, we can cheese it technically, alright? We can use whatever element we want. Because he's neutral. He's technically neutral, so yeah, if anything, that's fine. And he's probably going to be around Master Agito difficulty, I would assume, because after Master is obviously Legend. So it's probably going to be around there. So that's going to be very, very nice. That's going to be very, very nice. Most people should be able to do it that are in the endgame content right now. So yes, very, very excited. I cannot wait. Interlude will be added to Chapter 17. And also, Scars of Syndicate rerun, late January. Very cool. So just if you do not own Aldred and Barbados, this will be your time to add them. And well, this is also the 1.5 anti-event. So while this does have a little bit of a darker tone to it, this was not Forgotten Truths or Fractured Futures levels of raid events, but this is a solid third in my opinion. This is a solid third in my book. It was still a really good event. And also this was the event where Bellina was released. Bellina and Grace. So yeah, could we see spirals for them? I don't think so, but that option is in the air. Because if Bellina and Grace get a spiral, I'm spiraling them immediately. Alright? I'm just saying that right now. Cursed Archives are being added to the event compendium. So this means we now have a dark facility always available to farm. Very nice. Just if you guys have not done that, you will now have the chance to do that anytime you want. And we now have the next legend difficulty, which is Kai Yan. Alright? This now proves that they're going to follow the same formula as well they were releasing it. So they're going to Volt Kai, Ciela Twins, then followed by Tartarus. Alright? So, Cayenne. Because of this, they actually probably are going to spiral Bellina. Let's face it. They're probably going to spiral Bellina just for this. So yes. Make sure that we have our balls ready, in short, alright? Because we're going to put our balls to the wall for this one. And some future stuff that will be released, right? As mentioned in last month's installment, we will be announcing further details about an upcoming event live in early January, so please stay tuned. Data mine related stuff, I'm not going to say anything beyond that. If you know, you know. If you don't know, we already have a very good prediction at what this thing that's going to be announced is. Alright? So, moving on. We'll continue to regularly update main campaign with new story chapters, but starting with Chapter 18, aka next month, these chapters will be split into two parts, each releasing monthly. Part 1 of Chapter 18 will be released in February, and Part 2 will be released in March. Chapters 19 and beyond will follow this schedule accordingly. So, pretty much, what this is now saying is that they're going to drop the interludes, alright? Chapter 17 will be the final interlude, then Chapter 18 and onwards, it'll be Part 1, Part 2, Part 1, Part 2. Alright? It's no longer a full chapter interlude. Full chapter interlude. It will no longer be that. So, what this now means is that... well, just if you do pay attention to the story's about to go in hyperdrive, alright? That's pretty much what we're getting out of this. It's about to get punched. Like, incredibly hard. New bosses to follow the Agito Uprising will be released around March. So, technically speaking, around when Legend Ciela releases, that's when we should have the next content in general as well. And March is also, do keep in mind, around 1.5, I mean, no, not 1.5, 2.5 Annie. So, lots of stuff will be released in March. So, make sure So make sure you guys are ready. It does sound like February will be a down month, so do try and use February and even some of this month to really try and get some stuff up and running, alright? Because it sounds like we're going to need them very, very soon, alright? These bosses aren't just fresh new faces, but they also bring fresh new gameplay mechanics to the table, so be sure to keep your skills sharp. Though it's a bit early to be discussing the next Dragalia Digest in detail, we do plan to continue using it to communicate major announcements every 6 months. The upcoming episode in late March will cover a special event. Here's a hint to tide you over. Players will be able to enjoy this event even more if they have played the main campaign and the Fractured Futures and Forgotten Truths raid events in the event compendium. Right? This right here means that they will be announcing 1.5 Annie stuff. I said 1.5 again. I mean 2.5. 2.5 Annie stuff. Alright? This is going to be hype, alright? They're keeping us on our goddamn toes always, alright? Every time it seems like we have like 1 or 2 dead months, they seem to jam-packed us with like 1 or 2 months of absolute hype and content to do, alright? This is going to be so good. I cannot wait to see this at Dragalia Digest. I cannot wait. So, in conclusion now, I hope that the first installment of this month in Dragalia Lost for the year 2021 has helped you start it off right, and I, along with the rest of the team who worked so hard to bring the Dragalia Lost game to life, look forward to continuing our journey with you well into this year and beyond. Alright, and you know, we get those upon login. Make sure you log in and pick those up. So, beyond that, I am very, very excited, alright? This is all incredibly hype stuff because while we're getting 2.5 Annie information, we finally know when the next endgame content is arriving. Story's changing, which is cool. Cayenne, he's gonna be a fucking bitch, I know, but absolutely rewarding as shit. A Curse Archives, I already completed it, still very nice. Scars the Syndicate, you guys really should read it. It's nice, but well, it's a rerun, well, I'm going to use this to farm other shit in general. 17 interlude, we know that, but I'm debatably most excited for this right here, right? I'm probably going to start to clear this almost immediately because I really want to make sure I get everything squared away. That way, as soon as it comes, I can immediately do it. I can immediately get up all the best dragons and just set myself aside for greatness, alright? That's probably what I'm going to set aside and do. So, regardless, hopefully you guys are excited as I am for absolutely everything that is coming. And we'll probably either later today or early tomorrow, I don't know yet. But I plan on releasing my plans for 2021. So definitely make sure you guys do... So definitely make sure you guys do stay up to date for that because I plan on putting my heart and soul into it, alright? I really do plan on that. But regardless, hopefully you guys are going to have a great 2021 and maybe continue to have fun with Dragalia Lost. I will see you all tomorrow.